course he's not here. Bobby, you see Bobby Blair out there? Murphy's Law. This was going to happen to me. Last week at our Board of Selectmen meeting, the board had been asked to do something that we had reached out a while back and asked for some feedback on. And we got some feedback, but the consensus was about as unanimous could be. And it had to deal with the spot over by CVS, corner of Railroad Street and Central Street, the as yet named park. And we had a lot of feedback from a lot of folks, we had a lot of suggestions, and I was hoping that Bobby would be here so I could read this, but of course he was... Oh, okay, Jay's going to go get him, so...
I see the...
Oh, there he is. Oh, excellent.
Just entered the auditorium.
Hey, Bobby, could you come here for a second? I know this is what happens when you show up late to a meeting. Come on down.
Bobby, you've been summoned to the auditorium.
Just nominated. We just made you president or something. Come on down. So as he makes his way up, as I mentioned, we had a conversation at the Selectmen meeting. It worked out really well because it's one of the few meetings that Bobby actually didn't make it. He sent one of his fellow reporters from the Recorder. So I just like to read something and take advantage of Bobby while he's sitting right here, while he usually gets a chance every week to take advantage of me. Whereas Bobby Blair has been the face of Holliston's public landscape design plan for too many years to count, with his work on the Downtown Marigold project and his never-ending planting and watering projects. And whereas Bobby Blair has faithfully tended to the legacy of Casey at the Bat, both physically and ceremoniously. And whereas Bobby Blair has served his country as well as local veterans in countless ways through his work at the VFW and in his sobering reminder of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice that appear on telephone poles in and around Holliston and surrounding communities. And whereas, as an ace reporter with the Holliston Reporter, he's able to bring his personal community insight and observations to all of its readers on a regular basis. And whereas his local family legacy, of which his name seems to appear in an endless parade of family trees and genealogical charts that involve him being somehow related to almost everyone in Holliston. You know, it goes something like this. You know Bill, married to Jean, cousin of Tom, who's second or third cousin to Bobby Blair. And whereas Bobby's commitment to the Holliston community and his selfless leadership are a tribute to his gentle nature and kind heart and represent the personification of the ideas of, quote, what kind of positive impact can one person make in a community. It is with the greatest pleasure that I announce that the once unnamed park that has recently been completed and developed, all of course under the watchful eye of Bobby Blair, on the corner of Railroad Street and Central Street across from CVS now has a name. The Board of Selectmen last week voted to rename the park Blair Square in honor of all the work and the never-ending contributions that Bobby has provided to the town of Holliston. Please join me in congratulating Bobby and thank you for all of you. I'm sure you'll take charge.
Well, if anybody would like to come down, I can put a flagpole in for Veterans Day. Thank you.
More formal dedications are really